Hey folks, Big D here yet again. Today we'll be discussing Dunmer slang and terminology. By the end of this video, you'll be the most fluent flaws this side of the foyada. Let's get right to it, shall we? We'll start with a simple one. Fetcher. This word is primarily used as a noun and denotes one who has a habit of stealing or breaking the law. For further details, see Khajiit in any Tamrielic encyclopedia. Moving on to the next term, Enwa. Truly one of the more versatile dark elven expressions. Put simply, the word Enwa refers to an outlander or outlanders of pretty much any racial background on Mundus. But it packs a funnier punch when used against particularly yucky species like, say, for example, Argonians. It can also be used as an adjective, as in, I'd take a bucket of hot cliff racer wings over Enwa food any day, son. Enwa is a crucial component of any upstanding Dunmer redneck's vocabulary. It perfectly encapsulates all the imbecilic and insecurity-driven hatred and xenophobia to which Morrowind owes its unparalleled greatness. Be sure to scream Enwa at any person or persons you come into conflict with. Unless you're an Enwa yourself, in which case, get the fuck out. And now we have swit. Rather self-explanatory, if you ask me. This is a word used to describe one with Malakath for brains. The word is used quite often. Too often, in my opinion. When I dunk on somebody's low IQ, I want it to hurt their feelings. I want to kick them while they're down and kick them again. I want to call them an En-chow scuttlehead kwama pile of muck, not a childish Enwa insult like swit. If you're trying to Malakath on someone for being stupid, find a better word than swit and hit him where it hurts. Hit him right in the molag ballsack. Let's move on. Here's a good one that all you skooma heads out there should probably write down. Bonehead. In Outlander languages, the word is used as an insult roughly equivalent to swit. But in Morrowind, the word has a far different meaning. Cop. Cops here wear bone mold armor. So if you're ripping the living oblivion out of that skooma bong and you hear your buddy shout, "Boneheads!" you better run like an Argonian on water, my friend, because the boys in bone are on their way. All right, so now we have Sadrith. This is a noun and represents a direct Dunmer translation of the word mushroom. If you're raving at the local night corner club and somebody whips out a bag of drith, I can tell you from experience you're in for an oblivion of a good time. Enjoy. Just make sure you don't accidentally Dagoth a Khajiit. It's just take my word for it, okay? I'm serious. Okay, rune. This word means home, and is sometimes used in conjunction with a prefatory adjective as in the proper noun Ald Rune, meaning old home. It can also be used in a sentence as in, Enwas aren't welcome in my fucking rune. Up next, Slavosaurus. This word is primarily used by well-educated academics who prefer to call Argonians by their proper taxonomic name. Use it around your friends to show off your impressive intellect. Now, I know the word Slavosaurus can be quite the mouthful, so feel free to use the shortened form, slave. Now this one is quite important. Mongrel dog of the Empire. This is a phrase rather than a word, and it's generally used to refer to mongrel dogs of the Empire. Let's move on. Yes, how could I forget the word meth head? Meth head is an ancient Dunmer term which means Khajiit, and I highly recommend you refer to all Khajiit as such from this day forward. On to the next one. And here we have Betmer, another very important word which directly translates to beast races, i.e. Slavosauruses, meth heads, shitmer, which are orcs. And you know what? Fuck it. Nords. It's always important to continuously remind Betmer of their place at the bottom of Morrowind's societal hierarchy. It makes them happy. Now that you've been thoroughly educated on Dunmer slang and terminology, I hope you can roam the ashlands of Vardenfell with greater confidence and put those filthy outlanders and false gods in their place using more refined and civilized vocabulary. Do subscribe and such, or don't. But if you like this channel's videos, I really don't see why you wouldn't subscribe and strike the bell button with Kagranak's tools. Then again, we're all entitled to make dumbass decisions. Just look at the tribunal. One killed her husband, one indirectly caused a localized apocalypse, and one became a self-hating chimer who built a machine city and spent the rest of his life cosplaying as a Dwemer. Literally, a dwarf weeb. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Dream well, sleepers.